Hi guys! So a few weeks ago I made my winter reading recommendations video, and in that video I forgot to talk about a very important book because I only had it as an ebook at the time, and ebooks tend to fall through the cracks quite easily in these videos. And therefore today you're getting a special random recommendations video for an almost 20-year-old book that you should absolutely pick up in January if you are in the mood for a really well done crime novel and murder mystery. I have since bought a copy of this book in paperback format, so today I can hold it up and show it to you. Ta-da! It is Raven Black by Cleeves. And this is one of my top 5 favorite mysteries I've ever read. One of the top 5 best, most well done murder mysteries I've ever read. Unfortunately, I can't even hint at what makes it so great as a murder mystery because it is super easy to spoil in this regard. And so I will concentrate on the circumstances and the setting of the book instead, because the setting definitely contributes a lot to my love for this murder mystery. The story is set in Lerwick in mainland Shetland, so the largest of the Shetland Islands, and the story starts on New Year's Day when a teenage girl is murdered in the small hours of the morning. And the story and the investigation then span the whole of January, and the story culminates with the Feast of Apelia, the celebration that marks the end of the Yule season, where they have a big torch parade and burn a Viking ship in the harbor with the torches. It is a police procedural, but only to about a quarter. Our detective Inspector Paris is only one of 4 point of view characters. The other ones are the murdered girl's best friend who was with her on New Year's Eve up to a point, the intellectually disabled man in front of whose house the teenage girl's body was discovered, and this guy actually has a violent crime in his past. And the fourth viewpoint character, and arguably the most important one, is Fran, the woman who discovers the body. And having discovered the body, she feels a connection to the issue and she does some investigating of her own. And in many ways, she feels like the main character of the book. And she is a great choice for a main character because she is in a somewhat similar position to the reader in that she is new to Shetland. She moved there only a couple of months earlier, and so she is still in the process of familiarizing herself with the town and its dynamics and its customs and its people. And so she leads the reader very carefully and very tentatively through an incredibly picturesque but also somewhat forbidding and latently sinister small town Shetland in winter. And this whole package makes this one of my favorite crime novels ever. And I think it is the perfect light read to cozy up with on a cold January night. If you are in the northern hemisphere, that is, if you are in the southern hemisphere, you might want to pick up The Lost Man by Jane Harper, which is set in the Australian outback, I think it's Western Australia, on a cattle station at Christmas. I would obviously recommend this as a summer read, but it works very well as a recommendation for this season too, because it is set at Christmas. Unlike Raven Black, The Lost Man, I appreciate and love The Lost Man most of all for its setting and its social and psychological implications. The mystery, I think, is a bit weaker in The Lost Man than it is in Raven Black, which has an absolutely masterfully done mystery. So now I think I've made up for my blunder with the winter reading recommendations video. And I can now hunker down myself and get some end of year reading done. I hope your end of year reading is going as great as mine. And I'll see you again very soon with my best books of the year list, guys. Until then, take care. Bye.